I love EG. I root for them all the time. I have my EG jersey that I wear all the time. Whenever they're playing, I wear it in the dorm, and I don't even care what people think, although I go to a tech school, so there's a lot of people that support EG and esports in general. But, I mean, it's tearing me right now where I'm going to move my support, because one of the major reasons why I love EG is Arteezy, actually. And I feel like him leaving is tearing me a little bit, because I want to keep on following EG, because they are, in my opinion, still my favorite organization as a whole, be that in StarCraft or whatever. But I also love Arteezy, because I love him just as how good he is as a player. So it's going to tear me between the teams basically a little bit, and I don't know what I'm going to do really about that. But I guess it will come down to where he moves to, because if he moves to Cloud9 with Eternal Envy, I won't be that upset about it, because I think I can logically support both of those teams a little bit. We'll have to see. Just gotta wait for this match now, to begin with the pause. So, and I mean, I can see that happening, but the thing is that, the problem when it comes to that is that esports, the reason that, for example, football players, baseball players, soccer players, for other football players for the rest of the world, are able to make the money that they are is because of the viewership that they pull and the massive sponsorships they have. And don't get me wrong, EG, for example, the number of sponsors it has, awesome. It's great that they have that. The problem is that they aren't big enough. It's going to be interesting to see how the scene will change, and I'm worried about the Dota scene, because I don't want to jump onto this bandwagon, but there's a major problem with just the sheer number of tournaments that are being run. You look at, for example, CSGO, which I think is an amazing example of how to do it right, and that's that you have a couple of tournaments throughout the year, and those tournaments are massive. Or not massive in terms of like TI massive, but they're big tournaments. You don't always have a tournament. Because the thing is right now is we have I-League running, Star Ladder will probably start up pretty soon, we have D2L, which is going,
30 seconds
we have all these different tournaments that are running all the time that I don't even know all of their names, and so it's difficult for these sponsors to be willing to go into a game where we're not even consistently number 2 on Twitch streams anymore. Oh, Crit trying to move in right now. I'm going to stop my rant for just a second. Oh, never mind, they're going to go back. So I'm going to keep on ranting, because this is NEL cast, and so we're going to rant a little bit. And I would sort of move the camera around and follow things. Rhyme, this is not good for you, buddy. If he dies here, actually, that's massive and a big mistake. But the problem is that, for example, before, it used to basically always be, and this is about a year ago, not even a year ago, probably about 6 months ago even is how far back you could look, maybe even probably 4 months, it used to always be on Twitch that the number 1 was League and the number 2 was Dota, or they would switch around every once in a while. Those were the 2 top though, and it was always like Dota, big numbers, and the next one was like half of that. That's changed now, because there's so much Dota, so many tournaments that less people are watching them. Unless it's like the grand finals of a tournament and it's like 2 big name teams, it's just not that big of a deal for players or for people to watch anymore. They don't really care that much anymore. So that's a big problem with the scene right now, which is why I don't think that sponsors are really going to go up that much in the very decent future. Oh, Grant gonna be gone on here. Silence is coming out from Arteezy. The big AoE. That's gonna be enough to go on MJW a little bit. This is gonna be a lot of damage. Torrent will be hitting on crit. They might actually be able to get a kill here on crit, possibly. No, not gonna be able to get enough there. But it is a lot of damage that went into every single hero there, so that's good. But back to my rant again. And feel free to put your opinions in chat, because I will be checking those, because we're done with casting for right now. We're on rant time. The problem is that no longer is Dota as stable as it used to be. you also want to have a stable team, and that just doesn't happen here. These players, a lot of them, I'll say kids, because now I'm older than some of them, which is freaking scary. Some of these kids are in high school. You can't have major contracts in high school. It just legally doesn't work that way. So, for example, the new kid that's working for EG, he's 15. You cannot make a legal contract with him. You just can't do that. Like a big contract, you cannot do. It's not possible. A lawyer could rip that thing apart. The problem is that, like, it's too unstable, basically. It's way too unstable, and it just doesn't have the viewership yet for it to really become a fully profitable venture for every single sponsor out there. Which is why we don't see it happen yet. I mean, I would love it. I would love it if we could have that happen, where players are getting paid tons of money to play, and Zai gets kills up in the top lane. Haha. Apparently there might have been a lot of spin to wins there, and also, oh, that's massive. 120 seconds down for the bear. Top lane PPD crit and MVW being forced back yet again. RTZ doing pretty well in terms of last hits, 10 and 2. But back to rant. And I mean, it's the simple fact that, for example, you look at football, okay? They have a team, basically, and you have the draft, you have everything like that, so they change a little bit every year, but they generally stay pretty much the same. They slowly change. You don't have these sudden huge filled Western reshuffles like we have here in football. Oh, this is a lot of lag. Yeah. There we go. Let's see. Everyone seems pretty decent in terms of ping. So, long story short, Dota has a long way to go. A long way to go, and I don't know if we will be able to reach that point, even within the next couple of years. It's just not viable enough for big sponsors to be giving out enough money yet, which is why tournaments are the major winnings for these teams. Will we see a death on RTZ? That looks like he's going to suicide the Ancients. Yep. There goes Ancient suicide. Oh, this is not going to be fun for Lone Druid if he dies here. Nope, he's going to be able to survive. Yeah, it's okay. Zai's okay. Or Zai's not going to get a kill on Ryan.
Top tower is under attack.
So opinions from guys in chat. What do you think about the whole, like, Dota scene right now? I mean, it's interesting in my mind to look at it. I'm somebody who loves the Dota scene. I cast for it even. Okay, I'll put it this way. I was considering taking a gap year between high school and college to try casting professionally. So I want to believe in this scene, but I don't know if I really can 100% because of how volatile it is. Now, you're gonna die here, buddy. Keep him from leaving. Keep him from leaving. Here we go. Here we go. You almost got trapped. You almost got trapped. Here we go. There we go. Now you got him. Now you can get deadlocked through it. Sad day for you, buddy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And MJW is going to be showing up as well as Fear. Will they be able to get a kill here? I think they'll be able to get this kill. Yeah, they'll be able to get two. At least two. They'll be able to get two. Sai, just sort of going for it. He will die though. Centaur gets both of those kills.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, in no way do I think it doesn't have potential. I think it has lots of potential to become big like that. I really honestly do, and I think it's going to be awesome when it does. We got a long way to go, though, and I feel like Valve is making some mistakes with it. And I'm also somebody who has gotten there, if you want to call it quote-unquote fame, with my 650 followers right now on Twitch. I've gotten that from small tournaments, but small tournaments are what's honestly coming close to, like, killing the scene, basically. So, you gotta look at it as a double-edged sword. I mean, yeah, it's difficult to wrap your mind around, really. I'm sure this is not gonna be fun for you. Silence is coming out. Yeah, silence. Up there goes the silence. Will he be able to get the kill here? Yeah, there goes the cold feet, and he's gonna be stopped, or stuck in now. There goes the X marks the spot. Kill for the Kunkka. And now RTC, will he try to go for crit? No, he's not. He's gonna stay back. Does still have one charge, though. Who's low? Oh, it's Fear, actually. Fear is the one that's low. Okay. Will they be able to get a kill? No, they're not. He's gonna be able to escape. He's really low, but he's going to be able to escape. I thought the Bloody Knife was going to try and go for him. Tinker, is he going to try and go for a Rocket Seal? Oh, he's going to have range. Oh, never mind, he does. Fear is about to die, and rockets fly, and Fear is dead. Boom. I love that acceptance, though. Just great. Great. And Rhyme is going to be able to get his ultimate off here, and he will be able to... Oh, there goes a root onto Zai. Zai, Hasten is still off on him, though, so he will be able to escape. Well, the big problem, still reading chat. I hope you guys, if you want me to go back to just straight casting, tell me, but I love having these conversations with chat. The problem with having stars like RTZ is what's happening right now with EG in my mind. It's happening with me, because I feel like I represent a pretty large portion of the population that loves RTZ and loves EG, both separately. Where do we move our support? The thing is that when these players move, they bring tons of change suddenly to the landscape, and sponsors are scared of change. Corporations in general hate change. Doesn't matter if it's positive or negative or whatever, they hate change. In the middle lane, again. Oh, come on. That's not middle lane. This is middle lane. There we go. Coming out. And Loomis trying to get the Techie. Oh, not Techie's Tinker. There goes the Rockets. RTZ gonna try and come in. Fear a little bit low, but RTZ not low enough for RTZ to be able to proc just yet. Maybe Rhyme. Oh, Rhyme might actually die here. Nope, it's actually the Axe that dies. So there we go. No big Helix procs, it looks like. RTZ might actually try and go for Rhyme here. Will he be able to do it? No. TP away. Okay, there we go. So... Nope. Tinker gets off the laser onto Crit with a right click. Rockets are available. Is he going to throw him? No, he's not going to throw him. Okay. There goes the March machines to keep everybody back. It's sort of like, for example, okay. Best example I can think of right now is look at Na'Vi, okay? Right now, the actual team of Na'Vi is at the lowest it has been since its inception, basically. It's basically, I look at Na'Vi and I see right now a tier 2 team. It's honestly what I see. Tier 2, it's not basically tier 3. They're basically dead. But one thing that Na'Vi will never do is let go of Dendi. Because the amount of people that love Dendi because he is Dendi is so massive that there's no way that they are ever going to say goodbye to him. He could do whatever he wants, basically. As long as he has the support that he has, they will never say goodbye to him. So, home missile's gonna fly. That's gonna be crit. Ooh, will it pop far enough? No, it will not. So he's gonna be there. There goes the battle hummer. It's gonna be a very, very dead. Maybe not. Maybe I should go Arteezy. Pretty close to dying. Will. Oh. Battle hummer gonna keep on proccing. Not gonna be able to kill Special Spirit. Now that's actually a dead Bristleback there. Now Crit will live. No. Yes, he will in fact. Zai is not gonna be able to get close enough there. And so these move arounds and stuff, when you're trying to sponsor players, messes up organizations a lot. So I want to see how this will go for EG when they eventually lose RTZ. The problem is then, who do you actually send your sponsorship money to? The players or the organization? Because if it's the players, then yeah, sure, you don't really care. But the organization, you hate when they get rid of players. That's what happens. Even if the best organization is winning, it's not best organization in terms of its sponsorships. Let's get Bristleback now. That's mostly going to be that Centaur. And Rush goes out on PPD. He's going to try and TP away, and will be able to successfully TP away. He's going to now back
Radiant's
off.
top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, top lane Rhyme. Looks like we're going to have Axe Frag going on Zai. There's Invis Rune actually on him. Will they be able to get him? Doesn't look like it. Even if he calls, he's not that dealing enough damage to kill him off. Blunderwood is extremely tanky. Yeah. 10 armor on him, as well as 1,365 life at this point. And looks as though the bear is going to be the target here. Will they be able to get the kill here on the bear? Possibly. Maybe he's trying to go for Bloody Knife. And he will try to die. There goes that. And Rhyme going to take over the bear. Zai keep on trying to go for it. There goes the stomp out from MJW on the Centaur. Zai going to keep on trying to go after Rhyme right now. Rhyme, will he be able to get away? It looks like he will if he be able to with a TP, and that's going to be his escape. Ooh, X marks the spot. Kunka could have done some damage there, but not quite. answer your question about Dendi, I don't know how he's doing right now. I don't. For all we know, he could be having a lot of financial problems. I mean, he's also making a lot of money from Twitch right now. So whenever he starts streaming, there's like 25,000 viewers for him. Which is more than a lot of tournaments are getting now, because tournaments are so ridiculously overdone at this point. Either way, let's get to the game here. The MJW is going to fall here in the top lane. Grant going to go for crit. He's not going to have fun here at all. He is going to die off. There we go.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
PPD. He's going to try and run. Not going to be able to run for much longer if they get him here, but no. He's actually going to escape. Oh, Fear going to try and come in. Oh, this person wants to get some damage out. Here comes the boat. Gonna fly through, gonna hit nobody. That's a fail boat. And now Fear going to keep on trying to win. There goes the Nathan Blue, trying to get as many people as possible. Will he be able to get somebody? He doesn't look like it all broken. There goes another Nathan Blue onto the Tinker right now. Tinker does not have to travel yet. He doesn't have so travel. It's a disaster actually for them, and he will die there. I didn't realize he was that poor. I've been talking about the scene so much, that I have been completely ignoring the game. But to talk about X marks the spot, because you guys are talking about it in chat now, I agree with X marks the spot in this game, maxing at least, because you look at their side and you have a hero called Tinker. When Tinker starts to BT around the map, it's really easy for Kunkka to just go and X marks the spot as ally. Tinker goes out there, goes and does something stupid, and then instantly gets brought back with the X marks the spot. They're not going to have very much fun. There goes the ultimate from Dazzle onto it. And it'll be fine, actually. It has so much armor at this point. It doesn't even have to care at all. So, that's why you go X marks the spot, as well as the fact that you can stop TPs that are trying to get away from Bloodseeker. If you time it right and everything. Or not even time it right, you can use it. Oh, the Tinker gonna die again. This is just sad for the Tinker. Like, it's the thing where I was telling everybody earlier, I hope this Tinker does well. I really hope this Tinker does well. I love Tinker. Apparently it's not going to do well for him. Fear going to be swapped out. Zai gets the call off, but not going to be hitting on to the Tinker there. Crit. Zai not going to get the ultimate off there. RPG, will they be able to stop PPD? No, they will not, and he will in fact be able to escape. And now Tinker almost has up his BTs, although it's 13.5 minutes in. A little bit late at this point for those to be able to be up. And now Zai going in. Rhyme, this is not going to be very fun for you at all. They're trying to kill the bear, actually, and there goes Tinker going to be able to get it off. It's also very useful, actually, if you use it with Axe.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It was basically a long-term counter to Lifestealer. If you guys don't remember that at least. With Axe. And people are like, Axe? Why Axe? I mean, Lifestealer will just hit him over and over. Well, yeah. What you do is you go in his Axe, you get a Force Dagger, and then you get a Ghost Scepter. And then you get a Force Scepter. And you literally jump in there, call the Lifestealer, and then just force staff yourself away. And everybody has to follow you, especially the Lifestealer. I mean, he's not hitting people. Same exact thing here. You X marks the spot the Axe. You then go and have him blink on into the enemy team. He calls them, and you instantly X him back. So, for example, he's here. Enemy team is here. Blinks in, calls, and then instantly X marks the spot back here. Everybody in here is now forced to walk back up this way, while you're all sitting here just letting loose into it. So, there you go. And Dag on RTZ again, by the way. So let's actually quickly just do a quick recap of the game. Look at what's happened. Network, there's that real Rupture goes out onto Fear. He's gonna run. He doesn't actually care that much at all. Look at the amount of damage he just doesn't have to care at all. And so he's all good. He'll be fine.
Radiant's bottom
that's actually interesting how it actually procs on the back there, it looks like. So, look at the network graph, 2,000 gold lead for the Radiant side, 1,000 experience lead for the Radiant side. In terms of items, there are your items. Tinker finally has a boots of travel, which is a nice, big, positive thing. So, there's that. Double kill for RTZ, he kills off 2 heroes there in the middle lane. I was actually looking at the recaps, so I'm so sorry, guys. I am so out of this game's flow right now. Oh, RTZ gonna be gone. Looks like the boat coming in though. We don't have the next marks the spot, so we're just gonna hit on the bear, and they really aren't gonna kill this bear at all. Although, what's Lone Druid building towards anyways? Looks like he's not building towards anything particular, and 400 gold on himself. So it's not nearly enough for a Radiant. Oh, there goes the Rupture out onto Fear. Fear, again, just going to rush away. He doesn't have to care at all. And Fear, this is going to be his death bell. And there we go. But later on in the game, once he gets something like a heart and some more tankability, he's gonna have the amazing ability to, once he's ruptured, walk around in the team fight and kill everyone.
From the goddess.
Oh God, Sky. You asking that because you know I play Lone Druid all the time? Is that why? Is that why, Sky? Oh boy. But I do believe that the changes actually help a ton, and I've actually been theory crafting myself builds with Lone Druid that involve now the mana inherently on the hero, and the biggest one I still need to try. I need to even see if it's possible, if it'll actually work in the game or not. Oh, that's a gone centaur. Okay. So, quick review. Mana, big change, and I don't even want to say this on stream because this could be so ridiculously overpowered. Necro's book Lone Druid I think is going to be massive coming pretty soon. With how rapid some of these games start to move in the professional scene, I think it's going to be really big in the Necro book. Because unlike any other hero in the game, he will be able to get 2 Necro books out at once. Think about that for a second. You have the Lone Druid and 2 Necro books. Right, it's a lot of gold for it to happen, but once you farm up one of them, you take a couple towers, you're almost up to the second level 1 Necro book. That's pretty ridiculous actually when you start to think about it. So, so I think the Necro book is one big thing that will be coming up. At least I think that it's extremely viable, because the ridiculous rate at which you'll be able to take towers is just over the top. Secondly, the change to the primal roar. I think that that's actually really strong as well. And I think it's actually the same duration on it. It's a longer cooldown as far as I know. If somebody can actually go and check the patch notes, that would be great. But I'm pretty sure it's just shorter cooldown or longer cooldown, same duration, more damage and armor. Arteezy gonna try and get Arteezy really good to kill. Yeah, he will. He has a dig on, I forgot. With that. Insta kills basically. Arteezy going to die though. Blink Dagger is picked up. So, to answer your question, I think actually it's a much better change to Lone Druid because of the fact that Lone Druid, when he fights, needs to fight quickly. He has a lot of control, and if he's able to sit on you, it's a lot of damage. And the thing is that you already were not popping it on cooldown. You weren't. It was really only about once every, like, minute and a half to 2 minutes, basically, when you were pushing a tower or team fighting. And so the fact that it's a longer cooldown and not long enough to make it so it's like a really big cooldown, like a black hole or something like that, you can keep on fighting with it, is pretty ridiculous. It as well now gives you the opportunity that once you try to push a tower at level 1 with it,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So I think that that's actually a really great change for him, in fact, because, for example, now whenever you push a tower, once you pop that, like, let's look at it right now. What I can do is I can actually jump directly, 67 more damage. Arteezy going to fall now, Lone Druid also fell. He needs to go back into that form for a little bit, or could actually, somebody please pull up the freaking patch notes for me. Actually, I'll pull them up myself, screw it. What are we on? 6.83? Yeah. Change log. Here we go. Okay, so there's also a slower duration. Okay, so it was moved to... Okay, so let's look at this. Move the damage from 20, 40, 60 to 50, 75, 100. Armor from 246 to 5, 10, 15. Battle cry duration went from 8 to 6, so that was reduced, and the cooldown doubled. I still think it comes out on top. simply because of the fact that at every single level you have over double what you had before. At max level, you have an additional 3 armor than what you had before. You have an additional 40 damage from what you had before, which for 2 of them equals an additional 80 damage. There's only 60-second cooldown, which isn't that long, really. Zai, he's gonna try and find it, not gonna heal that much. So, yes, I very much so believe that Lone will be coming back, and I think it's really just a matter of time for somebody goes, wait a second, Necro Book! And you just don't care and you kill everything. Well, at least all the towers, basically, because
Dire's middle tower is
there's
under
nothing
attack.
you can do versus something like that. It's just not going to happen. And what does it work on?
Dire's middle tower is under
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dire's structures
It's not to the
are
bear.
fortified.
It's to all the
Dire's
units
bottom
under his
tower is
control.
under attack.
This is... I never knew that was how it was worded.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is 100 damage per Necrobook. You have 4 Necrobook units running.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, Necrobook will get a bonus. That is... The reason that Lycan goes for the Necrobook is because of his health. I mean, I didn't even know that, and I have, like, what, 150, 200 games of Lone Druid at this point?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It doesn't matter if it's only 6 seconds. If it's 6 seconds, a
Radiant
tower
structures
will
are
die.
fortified. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Like, I don't think it matters if it's that sort of duration, because with the amount of damage bonus you're getting across the field with that, it doesn't matter at all.
Shan has fallen to the dark.
Well, yes, the damage attack speed also works really well with it on top of that, but I think that, like, if you go, for example, dual Necrobook Lone Druid with a Vladimir's Offering for the damage bonus as well, then you go for, like, I don't know, AC after that, you just push
Dire's
towers,
bottom tower has
everything,
been
all
denied.
towers will die. That much damage added onto those heroes is just ridiculous. Wow, okay. This is interesting. Because it's also not like it's just the damage, it's also the armor. You put an additional 15 armor, for example, onto a Necrobook warrior, those things already take a while to die to towers. With an additional 15 armor, those things are going to live forever. You additionally get a medallion on Lone Druid, which is not really all that expensive. With the recent change to medallion for additional armor on a unit you use it on, you use that, the D ability, battle, or, what is it even called? I don't even know the name of it. Battle Cry. What is this one? That's Rabbit. Okay, Battle Cry. On top of Battle Cry, use the medallion on one of them. And what's the actual physical change from medallion? Who has medallion? I know somebody has medallion in the game. There we go. Armor while reducing the casters. Okay. Armor is 7. So that's an additional 7 armor. You're looking at an additional what? What would that be? 22 armor on a Necro warrior, for example? That's a huge amount of physical damage resistance. This is interesting.
Dire's top tower
I'll have
is
to
under
go and
attack.
talk to somebody about this and see what their opinion is. Oh, that's you get picked off live.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Huh.
Radiant's
Now I
bottom tower
really want
has
to do
fallen.
this, like, really badly. So, to answer your question, Sky, yes, I think Lone Druid is very viable now. Granted, the problem is there's a lot of farm for him to get those Necrobooks. It's a lot of gold. But I don't think it really
Dire's
matters that
middle
much.
tower
It's
is
more
under
than doable.
attack. Radiant's bottom
Even if
tower
you get the
is
Radiance,
under
just go for
attack.
standard Lone Druid start build with the Radiance, then picks up the Necrobook right after it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to get the Necro 3, then the Necro 1. Get 2 Necro 1s with that ability. They're basically Necro 3s. with level 16 ultimate on Lone Druid. They're basically Necro 3s. 2 sets of Necro 3s coming out. And then what we're going to do is not team fight and just side push lane. So they get a pair of Lucid Travel on him. He just doesn't have to carry him at all. Wow, this was a fun game, guys. Lots of theory crafting for me, lots of opinions on the Dota scene. Not much actually casting. I will say that. Fear. There goes the Aegis going down. The lane nail here, 60 damage here, both gonna fly through, looks back up here. If we can get the damage, looks like it will be a death on MKW. Maybe not, actually, there goes the coming out, there goes the Dazzle ultimate flying out, PPD going to next, gonna die, and there goes the kill. Looks at the Tinker's gonna grab the kill. Zion's gonna get there with the call, Rhyme going to call out, and no, please don't do it, please, Senpai, no. Senpai, no. Wow.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright. Sorry, we're back now. I mean, how much would it be? It's like, what, 100 gold for a thing? So it would be a lot of gold going over.
Dire's structures
But
are fortified.
I mean, we saw that meta, back in, what, before TI4, I think, actually during TI4 as well, just a super push meta, essentially, which is just spam Necro books and don't care. So, you know, we'll have to see how, if that will ever become viable. I think it's extremely viable, since he's played a lot of Lone Druid games. And Sky can attest to the fact that I'm, at least I think, a pretty decent, so, yeah. Interesting. We're getting really philosophical now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yule Scepter on Tinker. That's another interesting item choice. Not usually what you'd expect out of him. I guess he has had a pretty difficult game so far. He needs to just get items to help him at all. Basically, he just needs the huge mana regeneration from it, I guess. Although it's still not going to be a very fun time if he ever gets caught out. Axe now up on Zai. Here's the axe. Yeah. Okay, so that's, yeah, that's pretty ridiculous actually. Sky. I wonder if anybody's done it before. I wonder what the win rate of Necro 3 on Lone Druid is.
Dire's bottom tower is under
What's
attack.
Tinker gonna do? Is he gonna try and go for this Centaur? No, he's not gonna do that. That'd be silly. Oh, Axe could be going on. Not to be there sometimes do it all, but there we go. There's Tinker gets the kill. And now we actually Brian coming in right now. Then with the lead up with Zai first hit through. Bit of a battle here on the Fear. Yule steps it up. He's also ruptured right now, so keep that in mind. And now Zai.
Dire's middle tower is under
Zai there. He's gonna try and run over here. With the bow coming through. Fear taking a lot of damage. Will they actually be able to finish off Fear? Because that's the big question. There goes the cold Fear. Taking a lot of damage. Will in fact use other pieces. Fully heal back up to that kill there. Fair as well falls. And now they're gonna go and re-arm that Tinker. They're gonna try and keep on fighting. But I don't think they'll be able to actually catch out the Lone Druid here. Rhyme. He should be perfectly fine. Oh, never mind. They're looking for him right now. They are looking for him, in fact. I don't really know what you're doing there, buddy. Buddy old pal, Tinker. There we go. Just gonna try and get some kill off these creeps, basically.
Dire's middle tower is
Would you
under
rather fight a bear-sized courier or what your courier-sized bears? I would rather fight one bear-sized courier.
Dire's middle
It
tower
doesn't matter
has
who you
fallen.
are, you cannot fight 100 of anything. Like, people don't understand how many 100 of stuff is. Like, when it comes to, like, the horse-sized duck or the duck-sized horses, I would rather fight the horse-sized duck.
Dire's bottom
Because there's
tower is under
100
attack.
ducks coming at me. I'm going to die. It's that simple. So keep that in mind. That's the way I always look at that one, at least. So, as well as the fact that the square cube law states that the duck wouldn't be able to survive in science. r slash we did the math basically, which basically states that as the area of the duck increases, the volume inside it increases exponentially faster, and so, for example, its tiny legs would not be able to support the body that it would be given if it was suddenly plus size, essentially. That's the best way to look at it. So keep that in mind as how we're playing as well. And now let's go into the he's doing a lot of damage here. No, he's not. He's real low. He's pretty close to dying, I'll say that much. Which is though RTG might try and possibly go for this. No, he's not. He's gonna sit in the tree. He's not gonna try. That'd be silly. It'd be way too silly. Silly, silly, silly. Fear though, he is his heart running now, so he's getting all of his HP back. That. Torrent? No, we will not. Wow, actually missing that X-Torrent boat combo. This is not going very well for you, Kunkka, especially since you're maxing X. You haven't been hitting many X's. So, really, to do that lone food, the heart, and Rain Man's gonna die again.
That pinned your eyes open, didn't it?
I'll talk to one of my friends after this game really quick and see what he thinks of the entire lone druid question. I mean, if you get a Helm of the Dominator and you pick up an Alpha Wolf, there is no stopping you at that point. Helm of the Dominator, Alpha Wolf with that would be insanity. Or even better, if you go out for like a Dark Troll Summoner and summon up 2 sets of skeletons, use that, you then have an additional 400 damage per right click from them, as well as 15 armor on them. And PBD's so close to that. RTZ going to lose his life. Sad day for you, RTZ. PBD was able to survive. Oh, PBD dies. Good job, Tinker. Proud of you. Rocket's still going here. Ooh, trying to see what he can do. Sheep's coming out from the Tinker yet again. Trick. There gets stun on to the Tinker there. There goes one opening up the axe. There goes second double kill for him. Now, will we see Fear get picked off here? Looks like we might possibly see that. There goes Battle Hunter. There goes Excellent Stuff. There goes Clark. We're going to be seeing Clark pretty soon. Never mind, there goes Fear. Not quite yet. Zai, they're cheering you on, buddy. There goes the Shiva's Guard. Not going after hit on the Fear there. There goes the Shiva's Guard. Not out there. Now we're finally hit. That's slow. Slow Fear right now. Will he get like he's so ridiculously tanky. But there goes Zai with the ultimate. Going to be able to go all him down with that Cullen Blade.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I mean, Vlad's would come out on top of Helm of the Dominator, obviously, but he wouldn't be getting Helm of the Dominator for the life stage, he's getting for the ability to not kill another unit, essentially, which is the best way to look at it. It's not looking too good for you, buddy. It's not looking too good for you at all. Oh, good God. You are caught inside this area with Bear, and will... Oh, so close! Oh my God. Wow, so close to dying there, Tinker. I mean, what we're talking about now in Lone Druid is completely theoretical at this point. The amount of gold you would need is just insane. But, like, that's just something where you look at it theoretically, at least, and it's pretty insane, the amount of damage output you can put into a tower. That's one of those things where if it's the end of the game, you have 10,000 gold, and you need something to be able to win the game by running into the enemy base and just killing everything. Lone Druid, double Necro Book, Helm of the Dominator for an Alpha Wolf, Vlad's at an AC, and you just run at the base. You sit there, you pop everything, and just hit buildings, and everything will die. Now, if only you get a Lycan as well, and you howl for that thing, it will not be a very fun time at all for anybody. Crit. This could possibly not be very much fun for you at all. There's the death. Tinker's the one that grabs the kill there. Axe Zai now has up an Assault Duras as well. Fear, he's not really going to find this Tinker here. He will, in fact, be just going to TP out or Boots of Travel out, basically. And now he has up a Dagon. So now we have 2 Dagons. Team Dagon, basically. This is now level 5 Dagon up for RTZ. Up level 4. Never. I sometimes get the looks of them mixed up a little bit. Let's see. So difficult. Oh, Zai. He's trying to move in right now. There goes Eagle Center onto the Centaur. There goes the silence coming out from Bloodseeker, but not going to be able to hit there. That was a weird little delay there. Okay. Nope. Extra spawn onto the bear. Now, boat, will they be able to? No, the bear's gonna be okay. The bear will survive, but boat is now down. Tinker now is in. There goes the laser. There goes the Shiva's guard. Rearm. Let's see if he can go and do anything here. There goes the rupture onto the bear. Silence coming out from Arteezy as well. There goes Strong Arteezy. Zine now moving up forward. This might not be the best idea for you, but he doesn't take away from the Tinker right now. Shiva's guard coming out as well. There we go. Fear slowed down a little bit at least. Oh, will we get another Shiva's guard? No, we will not right away. He's not going to He's not going to live from this at all. Tinker, you were lucky last time. This time you are not going to be lucky. And that is the end of Tinker's life there. So. Oh, goodbye, Max, buddy. You will be tanky as well, but you're not going to be tanky enough, buddy. At least not going to get any kills here. And there we go. Blade Mails come out. Death comes out, basically. Ag Scepter now, though, is finished on the Ancient Apparition. So this is going to be really, really annoying to deal with. And it looks as though Ventus goes in a very unfun time. And this ultimate is going to come crashing right into her face when she spawns. Yep, there we go. Perfectly timed. Crit. Not very happy with that one. Oh man, Grant. Control. Control. I do that so much. Star is the one that picks up the Aegis, the Immortal. Interesting they give it to Fear, although I guess that Fear is already so ridiculously tanky, it's very hard to be able to really kill him in the first place, so I don't think that a second life is going to mean that much for him. As long as they're in the team fight together, I don't think there's any way they're going to be able to kill him at this point. What does he have coming for him? It looks like it is, in fact, a Hyperstone, so probably AC coming up next, which is, I think, is just going to push him over the edge of tankiness. Although, is that his? No, that's Rhymes. Okay, never mind. He doesn't have his next item coming yet. What is that? Oh, okay, that's a finished AC for the Lone Druid. Okay. That's what that sound is. I like the defense that so every time he's TV. Shield the floor, darts the machine, so you can't get in there and try and blink on for him. Oh, this is going to be a very good Arteezy. Arteezy, what are you doing? It's basically you're making your team 4v5. Which is just not fun for them, dude. We're still 10, 8, 16 though, I will say that. So he's still doing okay there, but I don't know. I feel like this game is basically being won by Zai as well as Tinker. So, yeah. We'll see. Oh, shiz, here comes Lone Druid. Blinks out. There we go. Tinker will be able to survive. He's a prick. I'll say that much to you, Dalai Lama. I'm gonna say you're the Dalai Lama. I'm gonna say that. Ancient Apparition's a prick sometimes. I really hate him. His ultimate is so annoying. Nope, Fear. There's a call. Lots of spin because Fear is more than tanky enough for you, Zai. I mean, really, buddy? You don't have a heart. You have a lot less HP than him. And he's also still tankier. Tinker's now here, but a little too late, buddy. Do you see anything here? Oh, there's a blink away. Dazzle comes through. Tinker's gonna keep on throwing out them marches. There goes another Shiva's guard. Gonna move down onto the river, and just TP's away with those boots of travel. Just TP back to the tower. I'm gonna send out a quick Shiva's guard. Oh, exactly. There goes the blink away. Free line. Rockets come out. Shiva's guard comes out. There goes the Reon. There goes the blink away, and he's gonna be all good. Arteezy throws out the Rupture onto Fear right now, but Fear really doesn't care about the damage at all. He's literally walking it. He nearly kills Arteezy with it, actually. When he pops the blade mail and just walks with it. So that's always fun when you're when that happens to you. If Arteezy hadn't actually used it, he would have actually gotten the kill, I believe. Here we go, here. This is over seeing right here, and here, this is not looking good for your Samurai and CBD are looking to pick off here as well. They may be at the old Tinker piece. Oh, he is now on the other side of the swamp, actually. Nope, Tinker swamp actually got there. MJW is very low right now. Here we go, there goes the Torrent. MJW so lazy low, and the Shatter should get him there. There goes the Shatter. That is the Aegis only, though. And now, oop, there goes a Courier, bringing in a TP scroll. Bloody Nine, is he going to try and go for this? Doesn't look like it. MJW, there he is, pulling on. You need to get out, buddy. You need to get out. There goes the full step over, and now, oh, they're trying to go for Ryan. Ryan really got here. Zai finally doing special PG is going to fall. There goes the kill on Ryan. Will they be able to get MJW though? Zai looks, he might be going to PBD instead though. They're trying to run around. There goes the jump in and the call. PBD is not going to be fun for you at all. There goes the calling blade. MJW, he might be the next one as there goes X-Mark is trying to bring him back. Torn is going to be hitting MJW. Will he be able to go? And now he's going to be able to blink in here on Zai. Will he be enough? Oh, there goes the Battle Hunger. There goes the stuff on MJW. There goes the jump in from Zai. And this is going to be a very dead MJW. But not going to be able to force up the high ground. And never mind, the X-Mark spot will in fact be able to bring him back. MJW going to go and pop his ultimate and try and run. There goes the first step forward on Zai. The blink down is available. There goes the ball. The blade mail as well. The dunk comes in again from Axe. 3 dunks in a row. Wow. Great job there from Zai, as well as the Kunkka. Kunkka missing a couple of a lot of X marks spots throughout the game so far, but that one fight there really just showed that he's really knows what he's doing. Wow, pretty great there, pretty great. Tinker doing what he can here down in the bottom lane, gonna start to go and push this lane here. Marches are out. Not going to kill off this creep wave though. It's going to get through a little bit. Although a couple marches will hit him, which will passively push it this way, slowly but steadily. Although the Sea Creep is going to die here, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, it's just going calling lately. And regen room. Okay. He doesn't care. He got a regen room. And now he's back into the fence. Regen room. Okay, so quickly. Fear now. Oh, there goes the rupture again. He's just going to blade. RTC, you need to learn you can't do this. But now, there we go. So they can get in and celebrating with PGD. Maybe not actually. That's going to be a very dead, very dead. I'm sure that PGD is going to get into the shallow grave on some parties. He's going to be trying to run here. Will we see Zai coming at any point? Here comes Zai. He's almost here. He's going to need to jump right in. There goes the call. Here is Blade nailed up. Zai is as well. They're going to try and play as much as they can. 49 going to try and see what he can do on TZ. He is now going to go for the hunt here. There goes the X-Mark spawn on him. He's going to be brought back right now. There goes the bring. No, not quite actually. He's actually stopped from the bring back. Zai now, is he going to be able to go and get a kill here on PBD? Doesn't look like he's going to be able to. He's rooted up. The blade nail is running though. Will it be enough? Fear is back in the fight. He's regenerating from his heart. He's going to find out. Goes for Bloody 9. There goes Shiva's going to be able to get him killed. X-Mark's back to bring Fear back yet again. He's going to try and run. Will it be enough though? Oh, there goes the Culling Blade from Zai onto the Lone Druid Bear. Yule Scepter up on Arteezy, but he will be able to blink out at the very last second, avoiding the stun from MKW. They're going to keep on trying to run. There goes the rupture coming out from Arteezy. A second rupture this fight. This fight started with a rupture and is now ending with a rupture as he dies off to that Bristleback. Fear though, very low right now. Although it looks as though Zai is even lower. Double Edge comes out. Zai going to now fall. There goes the call, but it's not going to be enough. This game is just craziness. 44 minutes in. Let's look at the gold lead. We have a 6,000 gold lead going the way of the Ravens and about a 3,000 experience lead. Items. There are your items, everybody. We have 2 Dagons, 1 Dagon 5, 1 Dagon. But there's a 4. Yeah, that's Dagon 4. 3 Blue Daggers on their side. On the side of the Ravens, we have the Axe from the Ancient Apparition. Kunkka going for the Crystallis now, so he's going to try and transition over into more of the carry, right-clicking Kunkka sort of a build. Needs to try and carry some slack from the Bloodseeker because he hasn't gone any sort of items for that. And Fear decided to go with the Sanj and Yasha as the last pickup here. I'm very intrigued by that decision. I mean, what does it really bring you this game? I feel like in a stable, this part would have actually been better. I mean, even not Radiance, never mind, they already have a Radiance. I would have said Radiance even. But I don't think Santiago is really what he should be looking for right now at all. And now you see the starting abuse from the Tinker X-Mark spot combination. And, oh, stun going to come through. Is it going to stun him? Yes, it will. So it does fall X-Mark spot. There's an X-Mark spot. And he's going to try and go in again. And that is all he's going to do over and over and over again. And there we go. He's now out again. He's going to try and do everything he can. And there goes another X-Mark spot. He's going to try and rearm and go forward. And there we go. Will he be able to get anything here? Doesn't look like it. Nope, he's gonna be brought back. Okay, so got off a couple of those ones there. Okay. Scotty could have been useful, yeah. It would have been really great for stats skills, slowing everything down. That would have been nice. I think also the Bristleback could have been really nice, because right now he's more than tanky enough. The problem he's having is that he just can't finish anybody. So I feel like either a Desolator would have been really, really nice, actually, or maybe the Abyssal Blade, or maybe an MKB possibly. Would have been actually nice as well. That would be really good. I mean, he's dealing a good amount of damage, but I think he's dealing really, really good. The rupture out. Oh, Fear, he is now up into the air. He is Scepter. He's trying to block many of his quicker and buckle. Now this is going to be a very dead Tinker. Tinker picked off. That's a dead Tinker. He is now down. He does not have buyback. He's down for 86 seconds right now. There's a level 4 dig on the floor. And everything else that he's been bringing to the table. Arteezy sitting here with a Ghost Scepter. Looks like he's going to be going for your... Oh my god. If he gets an Ethereal Blade on this board, I don't even know what I'm going to say. It basically means that if Fear pops his Blade Mail properly right before Arteezy hits him with all that stuff, Arteezy will just die. It's that simple. But Fear, with this launching option, now 3,700 HP.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
I mean, I'm also somebody who loves Armlet on Bristleback. I think it's really great. Just the cost efficiency is amazing. I heard those little...
Immortality.
Is that good game? Are they calling it? They might actually be. It's a possibility. We'll see. Probably not, though. I don't think it is. It looks as though we're still going to be seeing Arteezy try and do what he can. There is a sexy Vengeful Spirit. Let's see if they'll be able to go for it. They're not even talking about silence there. A little bit of mistiming there from both of them. Oh, man. So, I'm trying to think what to really talk about at this point. 47, about 48 minutes in now. Net worth almost completely back in favor of the Dire after a huge lead being won over for the Radiant. Experience,
Dire's top
basically
tower is under
only
attack.
about 3,000 experience. Oh, sorry for that. I need to yawn. I need to go and get some ice cold water for this game. helps to keep me from yawning, because I didn't know the actual cause of yawning isn't being tired. It's actually heat in your head that you're trying to release is yawning. So it helps you to get like ice cold water to help stop yawning. So there you go. The more you know. This is going to be a very, very deadly, very, not deadly, but dead Kunkka. Ultimate comes through from the Ancient Apparition. Gonna hit on PPD, which is going to be annoying as anything. But Pipe comes out, so that's going to stop all that damage, basically. Barry has the Basher up. Let's start an ultimate from Zai. Looks like that was the middle lane. Invis up on him. We're going to try and see what he can do. I'm just going to go for the Ancients, I guess. Best he can do for right now. This game's being pretty exhausting to actually cast. Well, that's a dead Ancient Apparition. Zai is realizing he's around there, or that they're around there. He's like, I'm gonna get out, guys. I'm gonna do that really quick. He's gonna go and all those creeps back. Oh, that's gonna be almost a dead Tinker. Yule Scepter up. Will he have a Blink Dagger available? Yeah, no, he will not see the guard usage. Going to die though. Arteezy not gonna see what he can try and do. There goes the Rupture. Will he have enough damage? No, he will not. And will in fact live just barely. Arteezy. Sad day for Arteezy now going to be picked off here. That's 90 seconds on the sideline. This might actually be finally GG, as we now have the Lone Druid as well as Fear pushing into the base. And it looks like they want to go fight for the GG push. Go for these T4s. Get onto the Ancient. It looks as though Rhyme doesn't exactly agree with Fear right now. There goes the jump in now. Bring him back, boys. That's sort of what the entire point of that play is. They're still getting kill on the down, but they'll buy back instantly. He's going to be able to have to try and walk back. So it's not going to use the back together. Both going to be hitting Fear, hit a little bit there.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So now this looks like it's going to be GG as the Ancient falls. Everybody gets 40 seconds on the sideline. Zion, so he's going to go here. Will they be able to go for it? They're going to fall inside, but now Blade Manager are going to fall. And that looks like it's going to be the front side. Back to no, it will in fact be GG. As the Ancient finally falls after how long? A 50-minute game. Pretty long for the, pretty long for an NEL game in all honesty, but thank you very much everybody for tuning in. I'm going to be moving over to the next game, ASAP. Hopefully that one will be starting pretty soon.